So here we are now on the walk with Rosco. Still on the lead. I've been doing this, it's all about 15 minutes I've been at this. Before I've actually been able to put Darcey right next to Rosco. Up to now I've had them one on each side of me because Darcey has been really reactive. So the whole fight and flight thing was in there, and it was all about the fight. Ideally I want to just set off walking with them, but when I'm just on my own I can't do that. So sometimes it's best for me to sort of pick the places rather than head off down the street. So it does mean getting them in the Jeep together and having a little drive, which isn't always ideal with a reactive dog because you don't really want to just put them together. You need to walk them. They need to know that they're walking together as a pack. So anyway, to begin with, they're in separate parts of the Jeep, one at the front, one at the back, but the whole way Darcey was barking, snarling, growling. Because she's in a confined space, she's feeling pressured, she's feeling threatened, so she's going to fight. Alright, doesn't mean she's aggressive. That's the situation she was in. So we've got on the walk, and then I just walked them either side, and she took some holding because she was still trying to get towards Rosco. Obviously Rosco just completely ignores the whole thing and just leaves it up to me, which is what I need. So she's like I say, she was very reactive. So one on each side of me walking along, she gradually started to calm down and ease back on the walk rather than trying to lead it and get in front and get towards Rosco. She eased off and sort of started going behind me a little bit to have a sniff at him. Perfect, that's what I want. Never let dogs do nose to nose sniffing, okay? So she started having a little sniff of him, and that was all good. And then she started to walk alongside him. So with that I just swapped the leads behind me, and she's now walking side by side with him. So we've been like this for quite a while now. She does look very relaxed, very calm, and it may be time just to see how she is. Oops, off lead. So I'm going to keep Rosco on the lead just so that he's not moving around too much and she doesn't quite know what to do with him. So Ross, wait. Okay, so there we go. Good. Good. So from the walk this morning that I did with her, she's already acknowledging me, she's acknowledging my leadership, she knows the ch sound. That's good. So now off lead, she's no, she's very wary of him. If I didn't have the right leadership with her this morning, I wouldn't be able to do this. She has got to be following my lead. Okay, so what you're looking for is that lower of the head and that fixation of the eyes. As soon as I see that, I give her the sound and I block it. I block the mind, I give her the check. Stops her from doing it. She needs to know what she can and can't do, all right? Now, if I was to let Rosco off, as good as he is, if I was to let Rosco off now and he was to start trotting along, she'd go for him because she'd feel threatened. So this is about her building her confidence. He's on a lead, he's not doing anything, I'm in control of him. She needs to see me in control of everything so that she doesn't have to make decisions, so she doesn't have to be on guard. She can relax. When she relaxes, then she can run around and just be a dog, but she's got a bit of a way to go before she gets there. So I'm going to carry on with this, with her off lead, which is good. Just put it to the test. This way. Good. And that's what we need. We need to know that she sees us as the pack. And also to have her running alongside without the speed triggering her mind. Speed will always trigger a reactive dog. That's why I use Frank a lot for his speed. But I mean, she is on the extreme side. She is, so I don't know, don't try this at home. All that stuff. I'm really watching her body language. I'm being really careful with this. This way. I don't know if you can see when she gets that look. It's sort of a stare, a fixation of the eyes. A slight lower of the head And that's when I need to stop her, that's when I need to block her, and that's when I use the sound, which is the work I've done with her this morning. So this is why your lead work, the structure, is so important, because without that they won't recognise you as being in charge, and being in charge is providing safety for them. They've got to know who they can trust to make the decisions, because if they make decisions and they're an anxious kind of character, they're going to be aggressive, reactive, and that's not what you want. So that's where we are with Darcey. Good girl. She's doing really good. Really good. So carry on with this. All right.